Today I'm going to show you how to display your PC performance while gaming. Things like FPS, CPU usage, clock speed, and more. Whether you're just curious or you want to make sure your system is running smoothly, these stats can be super helpful. And the program we will use is MSI Afterburner. This one is the most common one. So let's do less talking and jump right into the action. Okay, here we go. Going to the internet, type in on the Google search MSI Afterburner. Okay, here we go. We have two websites actually, MSI itself and MSI Afterburner at guru3d.com. Some people suggest to download it here, but as a German, I don't see the point to take a third-party website. No, I will go msi.com. Now you can download either the final version or the beta. I heard that the beta runs with Battlefield, so I will download this. Battlefield is kind of like a problem game. Let's download it. Okay, it's downloaded. I'm closing this. Press Windows E, or you just go here, open up the file, go to your downloads, get into this file and start the installer. This new Norton 360, no, I don't want this. MSI Afterburner. Installieren. Don't get confused. I have German words. English, yes, we want English. Next, next. I think you know how to install a program, but now, here, this is important. This is crucial, okay? Riva Tuna Statistics Server. This you need to check in. If you forgot to install this, you have an issue later. And I'll explain later, but this is crucial. This you need to install too. Let's continue. Okay, next, Riva, there it is. English, next, yes, yeah, I'm putting on this key. No, don't show me readme. Oops, run MSI Afterburner. Boom. Okay, before we continue, I'm closing this and that I will delete. Here we are. That's MSI Afterburner. Before we jump right into the settings, we want to do settings on Riva. Should be in the hidden, no it isn't. Okay. So it should be now. Yeah, there it is. Before we go into the MSI Afterburner settings, look here. Start with Windows. We can do this on already. And application detection level, we're putting on high because sometimes some games are not doing it immediately or need a bit time or don't. The program is not registering it. We're putting in high to don't get any issues. So later we will check out this one again, but for now, let's put it here. And now let's go into the settings. Here, we jumping right into the monitoring, okay? Here you can see what does get monitored. Don't get confused. You have here multiple CPUs. I think it's because of the threads of your CPU or your cores. Actually, I don't know, but it's not so important. We just deselect it. Okay, let me do this first. And then I will show you which I like to use or display while I'm gaming. You can click more and then like this, boom, usage. Man, it was so much usage now. For a second, I thought it's sausage. Oh man, these Germans, right? CPU clock, CPU power, RAM, it could be useful. I hear frame rate, yes. Frame, let's take average and let's take 1% low. And important, apply your settings. Every time if you change something, memory usage, yes. Core clock, memory clock, power percentage, no. But power itself, yes. Fan speed, yes. Fan tachometer, what do you, how do you spell this in English? Tachometer? Man, I just say it German. Tachometer. Okay. GPU temperature, GPU usage is kind of have to, memory usage, core clock, memory clock, of course, power and fan speed and tachometer. I like these two. Why, I will explain later. Okay, good. Let's apply this. Look, guys, because you have this checked in, right? This does mean it shows already in the game. So what's important here? Go here and then go here. Show in on-screen display. OSD. Here you see it. In OSD. Now you're seeing it when you're starting a game. Let's do this with what we chose. Boom, boom. Yes, sir. Tachometer. Frame rate for sure. Here, frame rate. Take this, put it in your, how you say it in English, in your back conscious. Okay, right? We go here on benchmark, begin recording, end recording. I just put in F1, F2, later more. Go back to monitoring. Okay, in OSD, everything looks good for the moment. Apply. Okay, when we start now a game, and this is open, MSI Afterburner is open here, down here. Riva Tuna Statistics server is open. It's fine. And why I said you need to install Riva Tuna Statistics servers is because of this part. Show in on-screen display in OSD. Look, some people forget to install this and they don't have even this option to check in here. Yeah, you can't check in this here if you don't have Riva Tuna Statistics servers. This is the reason why I said this is crucial, okay? Now, let's start a game. Now we're on the game and you see it already on the top left, you have your stats. Well done. You can leave it here and say like, okay, that's enough for me. I'll leave it like this. I have everything what I have, or everything what I need. And here we go. You have the GPU stats. The CPU stats are blue and the FPS. Look, when you start the game, you have this, but you just have your normal current FPS. You don't have the average and the 1% low. And if you remember, we did this record stuff with the shortcuts, right? Press F1 with a shortcut and then it pops up, okay? So don't panic. Me personally, I want to adjust more because this is too small, or specifically for this game, you have a text here and don't looks good. I mean, what's that? Look at this. It's just annoying, but we will make it beautiful. So let's start with the Riva again. And the first thing I want to do is here, on-screen display fill. Boom. You have this black, or like, let's say shadowed rectangle. Easier to read. And then you can have the option to go to the corners like bottom, top right, bottom right, left, right. You just need to press this corner. You can also here use these arrows, like let's say 50-50. You see it's moving, right? You can do 250 and then 250 that way. You see you can adjust this too. Me personally, I like to have it on the top corner left. Now, let's change it a bit to make it more readable, more pretty, let's say. We can size also this up. Okay, this is too big. This is nice. And we're going to monitoring again. Here, the first thing I want to show you is you can separate these stats, okay? Let's go to GPU usage. Override group name. I put in RTX 3070. 4070, no. I wish 3070. Apply. Boom. Look, you have this separated. Now, why this is down here and the GPU group is there? Look, every part which don't have an override group is in the group GPU, so it's there. And because of the temperature here, it's on the top. We can change this by just clicking on that and dragging it up here. Apply. Boom. Now this is on top. But let's go further. I like to have for each of these a own name. GPU temperature. Temp. Apply. Look here. Okay, let's go to memory usage. Let's call this VRAM. Apply. Where it is? Oh, override graph name. That was wrong. Override group name. Okay, let's call this VRAM. Now we have 4 o'clock. Let's call this C clock. Power is power. Fan speed. Let's do fan speed. And this is a bit long. Anyway, fan tachometer. We call this RPM. Apply. Boom. Look here. Much better. And we will do the same with the CPU. Before that, I want to change this order. And you're doing, let's put it a bit closer together. You can choose this, and at the same time, if you want to have this, it switches, right? To switch multiple stuff, you need to press Control, and then you can switch more together. Now we taking all these and putting it up here. And now usage, the up here. Temperature is 9. I would like to have the core clock here. Memory usage, yeah, there it is, fine. Power, fan speed, tachometer. I like this in this order. Now CPU, we're doing the same here. Override group names. You can also here could do the same what I did with the graphic cards and write it just down. But what you can do also is this one: percent CPU percent. Look now, apply, boom. Took already my right processor. Let's go further. Let's go on. Temp, CPU, again, quad clock, CPU power. We call this power. I like to write in caps because big letters easier to read. RAM, that's fine. Here, frame rate, we call FPS. Average, we'll call average. And 1% low. Apply. Boom. Look, we have one line. Beautiful. Okay, let's put actually these up. Okay, I have everything up here, what I like. Okay, the next thing is I want the gap between the GPU, CPU, and the FPS. So it's more readable, or it looks more, or it looks just better, okay? So I'm going to, what's top up here? It was CPU usage, right? Yeah. Okay, you're doing just slash and n, boom, and then you have a gap. Okay. Oh, wait. Slash, I think I need the other way. Boom. This slash I need. Okay. Not this one, this one. Okay, apply. Boom, here we are. Look, gap there. Wait, I see my RPM got lost. Okay, now it looks good again. Let's jump to the FPS, the same, slash n. Nice, beautiful. Now I don't get so much distracted of this text here, right? But in the same time, I want to make the colors a bit more shiny, easier to read. So I'm going on these 3 dots. And then here the green one is for GPU. Okay, color is 0. Let's take green because NVIDIA is green. Apply. Look at this. And this is blue. Until it's blue, this is already good. But I want to have a shining, a bright blue. Let's take, this is not blue anymore, but this, yeah, this is much easier to read. Then let's take the FPS. Which color is it now? Is it? It's color 2. So we go, look, let's take red. Yeah, let's take red. Nice, beautiful. This is how I like. Actually, this is fine with the orange. This yellow, maybe? Oh, no, not really. Maybe. Yeah, I knew that some people use yellow, but yeah, this is the best yellow, I think. Now look at this. Beautiful. Everything easy to read. Okay, you can size this up. Of course, you can just use your Riva and then let's make it like this. But yeah, it's too much. Okay, you can size this up, but you can size also some specific words, right? For example, the C clock. Okay, core clock here, core and then clock. Let's say I want to make this clock smaller and the C could be, yeah, how it is at the moment. Then I'm going here, put in this, and then I say S equal, and then let's do this 60%, right? And then close this again with that, apply. You see that? You have the C normal and the clock is small, but the whole line gets small. So I don't like it to do it here. You can also do it just with the CPU. You want the GPU big and the whole CPU smaller. But like I said, then you have this, it's not the perfect line then anymore, okay? But maybe if you do want to do specifically different stuff, for example, Media GeForce RTX 3070, boom. We will separate this. What we do, we're going here to the RTX slash n, apply. Look here. This is kind of like on top, looks nice, but it's a bit big. And for that, we're going to the beginning. Size equals 80. Close it, apply. Or even let's say 70. Boom. Oh, wait, he did. Yeah, right. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And then we're going here and then put it, I think, at here. Size equals 100. Boom. Okay, you can, in this case, it makes sense. Like I said, I give this as information. You can just to have a tool. Maybe you have different ideas to design your own. The most we got already, but there is one more thing. You can toggle this on or off. Let's take, I don't know, let's take F8 for example. Okay, apply. So I'm in game. I used it a bit. Okay, I got my stats, or I'm just checking for it. Okay, nice, beautiful. F8, it's gone. And I'm curious again. F8, there it is. Okay, in the end, I'll give you the bonus I mentioned. Now we have everything what we need to monitor our game or our PC performance while gaming. and I mentioned in bonus or use cases of MSI Afterburner. You can use it for different stuff too. And now, if you remember it right, I told you why I'm using RPN, fan speed, power, why I'm using this. I said, okay, I will tell something later. Look, temperature 78 degrees. RPM is pretty high. Fan speed 62. You don't hear it, but it's noisy. Okay, I don't like it. What you can do, on one hand, you can even overclock your graphic cards, but nowadays you are actually do undervolting. Okay, and with undervolting, the purpose is to do less energy, maybe losing 1% of your FPS, 2% of your FPS, even not so much. But your RPM, your fan speed goes down, so it's less noisy, and your degrees goes down. And this is really nice. If you're interested in undervolting, how I undervolted my graphic cards and how it works with MSI Afterburner, check out the next video. I appreciate that you watched the whole video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you have some adding tips or tricks, just in general or to the MSI Afterburner, put it on the comments. I'm Sky and I'm out.